Hello everybody and welcome back to another EU4 video. In today's guide, I'm going to be showing you how to duplicate ideas for custom nations. Additionally, I'll show you guys how to go over the custom nation point cap limit, as well as transpose duplicate ideas onto existing nations. Let's get into the video. So the first step in this process is going to be creating a custom nation. Create any custom nation anywhere on the map, it does not matter. And the next step is going to be editing a text document in the Paradox Interactive folders on your computer. So the first step, create a custom nation, pick any province, we'll pick Adrien right here, and you're going to want to save it. So save it as, it's alphabetical, so save it as a couple A's, a couple numbers, and you'll be good to go, because you want it to be appearing at the top of your save files for custom nation. So make sure that it is alphabetical, pick the letter A or a number or something like that, and you're good to go, and hit save. Now the next step, we're going to be going through and navigating to our Paradox Interactive within our documents of our computer or wherever you have it saved. So we'll go ahead and do that. I'll show you how to find it. All right, so go ahead and head on over to your documents and find where Paradox Interactive is saved. Go ahead and click on Paradox Interactive, navigate to EU4 and to Custom Nations. You'll see your text file here. Open that up in a text editor and you will see that you have your ideas as well as their index ID. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to duplicate one of these blocks and make sure that it's not the one that you wish to duplicate. So if you want to max admin efficiency, do not put the admin efficiency code. The reason you do this is because when the game loads a custom nation save file, it will do a check. So it will start with the first idea, put that into the custom nation in the game once you load it up. And if it detects a duplicate idea on the second line, it will freak out and then randomize the rest of the ideas. But the rest of the ideas will be duplicated. So you will have one guaranteed idea that won't be duplicated that you're not able to duplicate for the rest of them. So let's duplicate these little text blocks here, and then we'll show the rest of the exploit. All right, we've identified that discipline is index number 77. So I'm going to duplicate that for all of these. All right, once you've done and you've changed the index for all of your ideas, go ahead and hit save and then go back to EU4. Once you're back in EU4, you go ahead and hit the load button at the bottom and load on in your custom nation. You will see that discipline loaded in as the first idea. And like I said, the rest of the ideas are randomized because of the game's built-in check. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be continually loading the game. And you'll see that if you load the save file multiple times, the ideas that are duplicated are changed. So go ahead and keep loading until you find something that you are agreeable with or that you're aiming for. So for me, I'm going to aim for administrative efficiency. And once I find administrative efficiency, I'm going to max out the admin efficiency on the ideas here. And I'm going to load on into the game so that I can play with broken ideas. All right, so we were unable to find admin efficiency, but we did find morale of armies in a rather quick amount of time. So we're going to try and do this exploit with that. So from here, you've completed the first part of the exploit, and the second part allows you to go over the custom nation point cap limit. So you see we are below the 800 cap limit, but we haven't maxed out our morale of armies to the greatest potential. So with this part of the exploit, it is finicky. There is a lot of crashing with it, so keep that in mind. But if you do it correctly, you'll be able to get 20% morale of armies in all of your idea slots here. So let's give it a shot. So the first step is to hit done. The next step is going to be holding down the shift key and right-clicking on any button on the screen. So that includes these badges here, or this one up here, or any of these down here. Hold down shift and right-click. That brings up this interface.gui button here. We're going to be clicking this button twice in rapid succession. So we're going to be shift right click and then click this GUI button immediately once it loads on into the menu. The reason you do it twice is because there's a chance that if you do it in rapid succession, it loads less windows in the middle, which causes it not to crash, is what I've discovered. And so the first step is to be canceling 2 of the windows here. The next step is going to be hitting custom nation and modifying it. All right, from here, do not close out any of the remaining windows. You've done the exploit correctly. Go on over to your custom nation and max the rest of everything out. Max out your rulers, make them immortal, give them some strong bonuses. and you'd be good to go. So now that you have everything that you need, just type in the name of your save game in here. Let's name this Morale CN2 and start the Ironman. All right, do not close out of this just yet. I can show you guys here that my ruler is immortal, and I have the morale for all of my ideas and traditions and ambitions. So you can do this with admin efficiency to take everything for free. With war score, it's just a matter of how long does it take for you to find that idea once you're continually loading the save file. Keep in mind though, once you close out of this tab here, the game will crash. All you have to do at that point is just load on back into the save file and your game should run just as normal. So I'll close this and it will crash. All right, so in this next exploit, I'm going to show you guys how to have duplicate ideas for any existing nation with a badge at the bottom of the screen. This includes nations that appear in the Empire of the Sands, the First Nations, Kingdom of the East, or any other of the start dates under the condition that they do exist at the start of the game. So let's go back to the Rise of the Ottomans here. Okay, so the first step in this exploit is to hold down the Shift key and right-click on any button on the screen. That brings up this interface-frontend.gui button. We're going to click on this button several times in a row. Let's do 3 times. The reason you do this is because the more times you do it, the less chance that you might have for crashing. Also, the faster you do it in succession, the less chance you have for crashing. So that's why we do it quickly. Let's do this 3 times here. You can do it 2 times, but I've experienced a lot of crashing just testing this for this video. So I'm doing it 3 times now to see if this works better. Cancel out of the first 2 windows. Click on Custom Nations. Create a custom nation somewhere on the map. Leave this up. Hit cancel 2 more times. Then hit load. Cancel out of the remaining windows. And you're good to go. Now click on the badge you wish to load onto. I'm going to click Austria here, and then load your custom nation save file that you have created. You will see here that Austria gets the discipline that we gave the country in our save file document, as well as bonus 5% for shock damage, which is the random thing that it loaded up. You can continually load the save file, and you will see that the duplicated idea changes for Austria on the right here. You can do this as many times as you like until you find an idea that you think is acceptable. But keep in mind that you will not be able to increase the level beyond level 1. So level 1 is a 5% increase for most ideas. If you have something like colonists, that one might be a little bit more broken because colonists can only go up to 2, and an additional colonist is much more valuable than a 5% dibble annexation cost. So keep on loading this until you find something that you'd like and you're able to load in. Missionaries +1, that's actually a pretty decent one if you want to go for a 1 faith. Let's load into that. So let's click on delete. If you want to delete Austria, you will hit OK. Now make sure you have no more custom nations. I have a few custom nations, so let's modify these, delete them. Custom nation, modify, delete. And we have no more custom nations left on the map. So you've deleted all of your custom nations, so you're able to play in Ironman mode with achievements on. Click on Austria, click play, and select Ironman, and we'll load into the game. All right, now we'll see in our ideas that Austria has a bunch of bonus missionaries. It says only 3 up here. That's just because we have the bonus 2 plus our base missionary. As we get our ideas, we're going to fill out to have more missionaries. So this might actually be pretty broken for getting a 1 faith achievement. And you can do this for other things too, like admin efficiency. You can get 5% bonus admin efficiency all the way down the line. That'll give you a huge bonus once you get to Age of Absolutism. You'll probably be close to 100% admin efficiency, which means all of your war score will be free, and all your cores will be free. So that's also a pretty broken thing that you can do with this exploit. It's pretty good for getting nation-specific achievements, so long as those nations are ones that have a badge on the menu screen. That's it for this exploit guide. If you do like this video and would like to see more content like this, please consider giving a big thumbs up and subscribing down below, and I'll come at you soon with some more EU4 related content.